What's up everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. Today we have a fun one, a $530 6-max progressive knockout bounty. I love bounty, you guys should know that by now. If you're just tuning into the channel, drop a sub. Let's get into the poker action, let's go. Good luck to us. This is the feature, of course. Let me put it in the scoop orange, because that's what it is scoop orange. So looking around at our table, we have Jono 1870. I don't know anything about Jono. I don't think this is Jono Crute. That's Gawa, I think, right? Yeah. So I don't know. Monster Dong, very good poker player. Long-time successful poker player. Opportunity, I don't know anything about. So we'll have to gather some reads on these two. And then Ghost Crab, I'm not sure either. The thing is, like, you know, this is a high-stakes poker tournament, right? So there's going to be a lot of cash game players that might come over and play this tournament. Mojo 9 Iggy seems pretty good, but overall I'm happy with the starting table in that we don't know a ton about our opponents. They're not like tournament legends that we know the name of. Monster Dong is one of them, so we should be able to do okay. Let's run up a stack, dude. Let's shift this thing. So raise from opportunity, we're gonna call for 550 with our ace in the big blind. Start with a check. Okay, flop for our hand. Ace high's the best hand some of the time here. We have the 5 of clubs as a backup. Maybe we should just check raise here instead of check calling. It's gonna be difficult to show down with our ace 5, so I'd take some better ace highs here and just check call in an attempt to get to showdown. But on this one, we're just gonna check raise. Now we pick up a 5 on the turn, which is some showdown value. I think we should check the turn now. It's a decent bluff catcher and a bit of 8,000. I like check calling the turn against the floats. We don't block ace high clubs either. Queen, it's not a great card. Some of the bluffs we beat just hit a club. Oh, there we go. I'm guessing this is the ace of clubs that turned his hand into a bluff on the turn, which it was. Ace 9 of clubs, so they call the check raise, and then they figure they're not going to have enough value at showdown to just check, so they try bluff on the 5 and then give up on the river. So we'll take that. 112k. It's nice to see that hand as well, because obviously we can definitely see a lot of worse hands there. Pulls all the way around to Jono, who raises. I am going to 3-bet here. I like inflating the pot, making it slightly bigger, especially with the bounty in play, being in position. We don't really want to see a shove from Jono, but, you know, because we'd have to fold. But everything else is fine. A call or a fold is cool with me. And we're going to continue. And take it. Alright. So we end up 3-betting the 7-8 suited, which is going to be one of our non-ace 3-bets. And I think we just want a continuation bet. We have a stronger range than Monster Dong here because of our 3-bet. Of course, our 7-8, we flop second pair. We're going to have one of the weaker hands that we have pre-flop, but checking and playing a guessing game against such a good player I think is a bad idea on the turn or river. So we'll just bet, and it works out. Ace 5 the next hand. Good start though, chipping up, man. Good start. It's a tight one. Ace high backdoor flush draw. Please check check. 6 of spades on the turn. Now I think we can check call with our nut flush draw and ace high. And we hit a pair of 5s, so let's bet. And Ghost is thinking. And calling. Let's go. With what exactly? What was it? Ace king. Fair enough. Also worth noting that Ghost Crab just called us with ace king pre-flop. It's worth noting. But it's a good spot to do so, and the reason that I like their just call is because there's 2 squeeze stacks behind with bounties that Ghost Crab could get, and also we're extremely deep. Queen 10, this is a nice hand. Queen 10 offsuit. It's definitely ahead of average. Party P sucks raises. We'll just call. Take it to the streets, and we have a Jack 3 deuce flop. I like continuing here. We obviously don't expect to have the best hand right now, but there's a lot of things that can happen that make us the best hand or give us the ability to win this pot. A king is a good card, an ace is an okay card, a queen is a good card, 10 is a good card, 9 is a good card, 8 is a good card. All of those gives us straight draws or pairs. A diamond is a good card as well. And also sometimes we'll just go check check here and we get to bluff on the river. We don't have to now. Now it's a 10 of diamonds, so I think we have a check spot to potentially call a bluff when Party P sucks. We go check check and we just take it down. But of course, when we don't hit it there, we're gonna bluff. If this was like an 8, we just bet. I'm gonna 3-bet here to 6k. I think it's a a borderline hand. I don't think we can call it, so I like 3-betting. He has a million veins in his bankroll. Lol. That's funny. We're gonna continuation bet for 6K into 14, about 40%. Some good turns for us. Jack, Queen, King, 9, Club, Ace is a reasonable bluff. All right, 9 on the turn. We pick up some showdown value now. Beat a few hands, so Nick checks. We'll check. 9. Jack is not very good. It hits a lot of the floats that Nick can have. Ace, Jack, Jack, Queen, Jack, King are kind of fine floats too. Check down and hope for the best. Hey, there we go. We got him. 157. All right. It's around to us. We have Ace-6 suited. I like raising up the suited version. If I was Ace-6 offsuit, I would just check here. But we can make the nuts. So let's raise. And we get raised 3-bet. Getting 2-1 in position with, like I said, a hand that can make the nuts. I like calling. And we flop a pair of 6s, which is something. Probably not a situation where we're going to be stacking off 120 big blinds, but we definitely get to call at least flop and see a turn. Check. I'll check as well. It's close, but it's really hard to get a worse hand to call here by betting, so I'd rather just check. And if we have overpairs or pairs here, we're going to want to control against an 8, you know? I think we should fold river. They're representing a lot of pairs that can limp re-raise here. They can have a lot of pairs. They'd probably just bet turn if they wanted to bluff. Yeah, I think we should just fold the river. It's a tough one, but we're out. Kings, okay. The king and the king, man. Money raises. We'll 3-bet. 6K to go. Let's get a 4-bet from Viking here. We're really hoping Viking just has queens. That's the dream. The $125 dream. But it folds back to Armani. Who calls? Alright. We have a 9-9-3 flop. I like checking here. We don't have very many 9s that are going to 3-bet. I think it's hard to get a worse hand to pay us off on 3 streets. So we'll start with a check. Then call the turn. And now we have 3s full of 9s. They check. And we'll go for a pretty big bet. 18-6. Boom! There it is. I think Armani called for the chop there, I'm guessing. Yeah, called for the chop. Which I think is too wide, man. I think it's too wide of a call in that spot. So we chip up nicely. I'll take that. And we'll go right back to raising with our king jack. Blanco calls in the big blind. We will check. And call the turn bet. And have a decision to make on the river. They choose a good sizing here. Because there's just so many missed draws. I think we should probably fold. We have the blockers to a lot of those draws, which is going to weight them towards value. There's things like 10-9, Queen 10, Queen 9, 10-8, or 10-7, excuse me, 9-7, clubs, spades, King 10, Queen 10, all those sorts of hands, right? But again, we block it. We have the King of Clubs. We block all the King High Club draws. We block the King Queen and the King 10, which is pretty reasonable. I don't know if they're going to choose those hands to bluff or if they're going to choose the lower ends, like on the 10-9s. But yeah, I think just folding is going to be the right move. If we didn't have that King of Clubs, we should probably consider calling. Continuing the conversation about what to play. I'll get to that in comment in 1 second. Just let me decide what to do here with 9s. Now they shove, and they have a $125 bounty. And this is usually going to be ace-king type hands. But it's such a huge shove, man. That's the thing. I think the range is ace-king, ace-queen. I don't think it's aces, kings, queens very often. But it could be jacks and 10s. It's not going to be like 5s. Yeah, I'll fold. It's just too much, man. They're shoving 50 bigs. And we're flipping at best with a stack behind here. God, but flipping is nice with the bounty. Yeah, okay. I'm full. I don't know if that's I don't know what to do there. It really depends on what they shove, you know? It's gonna come down to like what range you put them on for shoving, and If it contains a lot of overpairs, as well as ace king, it's going to be a fold. And if it contains just ace king, then it's obviously a call. Alright, that's a pretty good flop. Flush draw, gutter. Dutch, I'll get to your question in 1 second. Let's just play this pot. Alright. And 10 of hearts here. I'm going to call. I want to keep some bluffs in, and I can shove on their river bet for value. Bet 7k. Yep, here we go. For the bounty, can we get a call? Can we get a call? They've been playing frisky, man. They're making huge shoves and stuff. Maybe they want to rumble here. Ah, they fold. Okay. 170k though. Nice chip ups, guys. Hell yeah, let's go. Good things are happening. And Blanco makes a raise. I'll call with our ace jack. Don't really want to make this pot huge out of position against a great player, but I also feel like we need to call because we probably have the best hand right now. And we flop top pair, top kicker. He goes check, check. Let's bet on the turn. And Blanco's thinking it folds. That's it. Just like that. Check back, fold turn. Dang it. 9-9's pretty good. Against our money, I think we have a clear 3-bet, especially with bounties in play here. And our dynamic, which is aggressive. So we'll 3-bet. And if a 4-bet comes in from our money, let's gamble. If a call, that's great. If they fold, fine. Here we go. Against ace king, we got to flip for a bounty. Come on, Chad. Hold it for 135k in the chips. Let's go. $125 bounty and the chips coming our way. We got a stack and some muns. Whew. Oh, aces and Pablo's in the pot, man. Easy shove. We're going to be shoving really wide here as well, so just hopefully Pablo picks up a hand. Come on, Pablo. Against Jack 10, can we hold for another bounty? No club, dude. No club. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, man. Aces against Jack 10 for a 125 bounty. Like, what a spot. It doesn't get better than that. It doesn't get better. B-car. Come on. Alright, ace 8 against the button open. I'm not going to usually 3-bet here. The thing is, I think it's a good spot to adjust because minus the bear is going to be opening really wide with Pablo's bounty in play, right? So this is going to be a wider opening range than normal. Pablo shoves, and now we're just priced in for a bounty, I think. 35k to win 65k. We're definitely not ahead, but we only need 36%. That's without bounties. With bounties, it's going to be less. So let's rumble. We have the worst hand, but we have big dreams. Come on, ace 8. Hit me with the ace. Get my chips back, dude. That jack's hit a set, man. Come on, man. Chat, please, chat. Come on. This is not our dream. All right. We doubled up Pablo twice.
I'm good at this.
We're still okay, though. 160k. Still chipped up. Still got a bounty. Still got big dreams. Let's keep it going. Raise, and Pablo's going to call on the small. Call on the big as well. Okay. We have an ace-queen 9 with 2 clubs. Gonna check. There's arguments for both approaches here. Bet and check. I will check. See a 5 of spades on the turn. Pablo bets. We'll call. 8! 10's not great. Oh, nice. I think we win against something. Queen jack. Nice. Alright, guys. Nice to pick up a pot there. That 10 is not a good card for us on the river. The reason is the sorts of draws that Pablo can bet. There's going to be a lot of straight draws that bet, you know. King jack is one of those straight draws. Jack 8 suited as well is one of those hands. If they decide to call that pre, they might not have Jack 8 suited, but King Jack is definitely solidly in there. So 10 completes some of that. It also completes some 2 pairs, like Queen 10 suited, 10 9 suited, that maybe could have decided to bet on the turn. Just made 2 pair, which beats our ace 8. So not a great card. And when they check, I say nice because usually it means like, oh, I'm going to showdown. We probably have the best hand at that point. They end up having Queen Jack. I think they should just check the turn with their Queen Jack. I think that's a bit of a crazy bet there, but so be it, you know. King Queen suited, come on. This is a hand, man. This is a hand I like playing. Viking. Get involved, Viking. Viking gets involved. Fold Blanco Negro. Dang it. It's really close here. Good call. Perhaps I should be squeezing here, but we'll just flop the nuts instead. No problem, dude. No problems. Now, this is a pretty sick spot. Blanco Negro bets. I like calling because Viking could go for a check raise here sometimes with draws. We obviously want to keep their bounty in play. We're hoping they just have like ace jack or jack 10 or whatever. And now we're going to lead turn. Here we go. We got the nuts against queen 8. Let's go. We got him. We got another bounty chat. 125 cash money. Let's go. $250 cash earned. Back after the 200k stack. I like it. B-Car's second place in the NL 5-card 08. She doesn't really know how to play. Good luck, B-Car. I'll be joining you in that tournament at some point. I just gotta win something first. Alright, 5 ways to the flop. I decided to check here just because I recognize this name. So I don't really know what the limp is, but I'm down to play. In position, keep the pot small. And now we go to a 6 of diamonds turn. Check. I'm gonna go for a bet here. Betting for value with our king queen, but then also getting us a free river. That's a really small bet. It's a good bet because they can do this with the overpairs and flushes. They can also do this with worse hands as a block bet. I think I should call. Whoa, Alex. That was a bit wild, dude. We are chipping up. Skirt. Skitty pop pow. Skitty pop. Okay, Alex raising pretty big here, 7,500. I think a fine call for us with the 2 Broadway cards. It's a decent hand. But we should be a bit wary. Alex was raising into these 2. We have 10k, we'll call. Easy call here with the gut shot and the top pair. Feeling like we have the best hand right now, but also not wanting to make the pot huge. Queen on the turn. I'm gonna check and hope Alex continues betting. I don't think check raising makes a ton of sense. Goes check check, and now we'll just bet river. And bets. Shows the 6s and folds. So I guess Alex going for the 3x and then looking to call either one of these 2 players, which can make some sense. Pocket 9s. Masser will raise. I think it's a good spot to call, and then if we get a squeeze here, then don't fold, basically. We don't really want to 3-bet and try and get it all in against Masser, but we're happy to play all in if there's a bounty, and then of course just take it post-flop in this spot too. Masser bets. They're going to be checking a lot in the spot, so with them betting, they're representing not very many hands. 7 on the turn. They actually probably have a7 suited that bets. 2 combos. 7-6. Nah, 7-8 suited. And a7. They check on the turn. I like betting here. I think it's hard to get a worse hand to pay us off on 3 streets, right? Because what are they going to do if they have 10s, jacks, queens, kings, aces here? They're going to check. We can have a 7, right? They're going to check. Therefore, we could be value betting into a better hand. But I like it better than checking and having to make a decision. End up having ace 8. They hit an ace on the river. Queen 8 suited. Damn, dude. With that bounty, like, I really want to play, but we can't do it, man. It's risking too much. It's not enough incentive. Ace 5, king 10 here. Dang it. No, goodbye, dangerous. And our table's bad now. It's not a good table, but we have aces. Why didn't you have it this hand, dangerous? All right, now's the time for you guys to wake up with something nice here. We do cover Masseur, who has 1.5 bounties to start the hand. We're gonna call, but Jack 8, unfortunately, is not a board we can even get their bounty on. To check back and play turns and rivers. I mean, hope to obviously get some value still. Like pick up some chips. That's a nice thing. I just don't think we're going to get any cash this hand. So that you just have the answer for how much equity you need. It's pretty incredible, man. Ace king against hands all in. We want it to go the other way, dude. Guys, what we need is the short stacks with a couple big blinds to stay on the table. That's not happening. Ace king to 10s. GG Fogsy. Oh, here it is. For 125 bounty, we have jacks. We got a bounty potential check. Come on. Come on. Oh, please, ISP. Please, dude. Please have the 10 in the 10 dream. You come along as well with 10s. How about you get involved? Call. No, against queens. Hit me with the jack. With the jack. Oh. Continue on. Words. Call with our a6. Flop it a 2 pair. Can we get our chips back? Sidens, can we get our chips back, dude? They bet 14k. Check raise to 42k and shove turn. Call in a 10 on the turn. Here we go, chat. Come on. Come on! Hold! Let's go. We're back to 300k. We're back. No problem. Never in doubt. The ups and the downs are too much. Unluck nuts raises. Now this is a different spot than the Jack 5 because 8-7's connected. So we can make a few more things. A few more straights. Whereas Jack 5, it's like you never have a great kicker. It's not connected. You don't pick up the straight draws. Or like pair and straight draw type things. So I'm going to call here. 4,400 to win 25k. Let's rumble. And a fine flop. We flop second pair. Plan for now is going to be to check and call. No reason to make this pot big. Everyone stay calm. Check and probably call. Bet and call here. Huh. This is interesting. We block sets. And we can put a lot of pressure on here. So I'm going to check raise as a bluff. It looks very strong here. It looks super nutted. And unless it's like aces, kings, queens, or sets, I feel like we're going to get a lot of folds. Because what do we check raise here? Like nothing. Like what bluffs do we really have that check raise this deep? I mean, we turned second pair into a bluff, but that's what it. Brad O'Connor raises. I'm going to call here. They have 12 big blinds and a 125 bounty, so I'd like to play as many pots as I can in position here. If one of these two picks up a hand that can basically get it in, then they will. But I still think it's a good investment of 2 big blinds. Alright, A7 deuce. Bit awkward. Flop second pair. They're going to have a ton of aces in the range, and they're going to have a few flush draws. Tiny bet. We'll call. I don't expect to be good right now, but getting 4-1 odds. I think if they have a flush draw, they're probably going to bet a different size. Maybe a 7 or an 8 on the turn, maybe? Or a check from Bryo. Huh. What is this? That's so small. Like, I don't understand. We can't fold. We're getting 6-1 odds here. We improve our hand 10% of the time on the turn. And when we do, we get paid some. I guess an 8 isn't always a clean out, though. But this can also just be a flush draw, and they're trying to reopen the door. It's so tiny. I mean, we'll call. Again, we don't think we have the best hand, but we have some outs, right? And it's 18,000 to win 120. But yeah, so hard for us to have the best hand here. That's that. All right, Bryo O'Connor, now is your time to squeeze, dude. Now is your time to get involved in this pot. Squeeze it in, man. Shove all of your chips, because I'll reshove. I will. I'll reshove for your bounty. No, they call. Ah, now you stop and go in it. Call. Fold, dude. Fold. Alright, dry side pot, 3 ways here. We wouldn't minded a heart there. We have a 10. We might win 125 bounty. Please, chat. Let's go. We got him. Whoo, $125 cash. We got our third bounty in the tournament for $375, dude. 5s against ace 10. There it is. So we got there against 5s. All right. 10-8. Folds around to the small blind. Happy to play this one. And Lerola will 3x raise, but we're in position. Pretty easy call for us. So let's flop something. King 8-6. Good. Flop in second pair. I think the plan will be to continue unless we see something like a crazy bet. Like they bet 80k or something. But they bet just over a third. Easy call. Let's go to the turn, which is the 4 of hearts. All right. It's close against a bet on the turn here as to whether we want to continue or not. On the nuts 1. Moving in. But 79.5. Close, I think. I think we should probably call here and then fold river. 7 of hearts. Will Lerola continue? That's really not a good card for us on that. A lot of draws that can continue betting turn get there on the river. Like 5x, whatever 5x they have. Check, check. Ace king. Okay. But like hearts is a good bluffing combo on this turn as well, right? If you have queen 10 of hearts, you always continue betting that 4 of hearts turn and stuff. So that 7 completes a lot. 9-10 plays this way too. We should have, I think we should have bluffed the river. I think you're right. Raise call, bet call. Thing is, what is Leroy checking on the river, you know? Like they're just never checking straights or flushes here, of which we block as well. So we should just bluff the river. Because they always value bet shove when they have those hands. So I think you're right. I think that's a mistake by us for sure. 9-7. It's a hand we can defend small raises, but definitely gonna get some shoves sometimes. Oh, Agui goes for the min raise, so we get to take this to the flop if it folds us, which it does. All right, hit me with it. Boom. All right, check raise. Here we go. Gotta dodge the overpairs, but flopping the top pair, good enough for me, Dottie. Oh, Agui should be c-betting a ton here as well, given bounties. Please bet, dude, please. All right, we're all in. Hold! Hold it, please! Let's go! We double back up, man, to 260K. 260,000. Let's go. Looks like aces is gonna double up. Oh, and ace 10 has a 187 bounty. Hit me with a hand! Ah! We can't even play here, dude. There's no chance we get to see a flop for 3 bigs. Alright. Give me back my jack 8 on this flop. I'm in. I gamble for it now. Hopefully On the Nuts just has 8-9 though. And we get another chance at their bounty. 5 on the turn. Alright. Are we going to see a bust out here? Could see 2 actually. But 120K on the turn from Lirola. And a call. 5 on the river. And here it is. Shove, call. 6, 7, 5 quads. The bounty stays. The bounty stays and King 7 gets the knockout. And we have King 10 suited in the big. Guys, for a 187 bounty, this is probably the best hand. This is probably the best hand, man. God, we're still 91 off the money. On the Nuts folds. What are you doing folding On the Nuts? Oh. Oh my God, man. Open call. I'm just going to call. If Lirola folded, we could have had a different plan. But what a. Come on, dude. What? What? Check the turn. Boom. All right, here's a spot. Give us something nice. No. No. A 3x. We could probably call for 25K if it doesn't get bigger than that with this overlay. But then we'd have to flop a pair on a dry board. Like, we can't really get it in on, like, you know, like ace jack 3. We're not just going to get it in. It'd have to be like, you know, 5-7-7 or something, then sure. All right, let's do it, man. 4-1 bounty overlay. Hit me with 2 pair, Dottie. Come on. Boom. Ah, that's 1 pair. Make the 6 a 5. Make the 6 a 5. 383 left in the tournament. Pulls around to Lirola. Could we see a free turn, which is a 3? Possible? Could we see a free turn? Deuce 3, ace 8. No. No. Deuce 3, just check 1 time. We win the bounty and the chips. Which is why it's a good bet from Lirola. Dang it. King Jack, 15 big blinds. This is going to be a profitable shove without bounties. With bounties, makes it more profitable, actually, because people are going to call with more hands. So, we have a big moment, chat. King Jack of clubs. Ship it. Can we hold for the stream dream? And the money as well. But the stream dream mainly. We have a reshove. That doesn't necessarily mean we have the worst hand right now. Okay, we need a king or a king. Just a king. Just a king! Gah. GG, guys. GG. $375 in bounties, but we're going to fall a little bit short in the 536 max progressive knockout. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Any feedback you have on this 530 bounty video, leave it down in the comments below. If you're watching this premiere live on Twitch, thank you guys for checking it out. YouTube, by the way, I'm premiering all these videos live on Twitch before they go live on YouTube. So maybe worth checking out my Twitch channel. Give that a follow and subscribe here on YouTube. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next video, we'll see you later.